Hello and welcome, this is Moose 2006, and we are back with another episode of Towns. I think we are at game speed 4, let me make sure on that. Yeah, here's 4, so we're gonna probably keep it here. If it starts stressing me out too much, then I will slow it down, of course. This should be a pretty good pace of our town. So we have our personal rooms set up, we got a nice forest planted, a small field, which will probably let's grow that now before it's too late. We'll go like that. Dish right there. There. No, I need to actually click it again. Yes. There. Okay. We have these being made. Okay, so I think our focus this episode is going to be comfort and getting happiness up from 1 to hopefully 20, so we can get some new people in our town to make the work a little quicker. So let's equip these all. I kind of lost track, which is fine. Okay. Oh, I forgot to change autosave, which will be fine. We'll leave it. I need to remember to make that a 3-day thing instead of every day, but that's alright for today. Let's see. Alright, let's check on our armor and weapons. So we have stone weapons. I think they're all good. We have 5 extra spears, which we'll keep lying around. And we should... yeah, there should be one more helmet being made. It looks like another shoe, which will allow. Let's chop wood. We have some. We'll leave it because we should have wood automated. If we check our automation materials, 10, and that should be fine. Let's cut those. Those shouldn't be too big of a problem. We shouldn't get hurt. If we do, we have a hospital. Alright, so happiness. I think the first thing we're going to do for happiness after I plant... I try not to get too distracted, but it's really hard in this game to focus sometimes. Yeah, let's go ahead and plant. Is there any wheat that I can find? Let's get that. Good. And let's get this. And they should be safe over here. Not with 6 people. I'm not going to risk it. That should give us a few more wheat so we can plant and still make bread. Okay, so food should be fine for a while. We only have 6 people. So I think for happiness, the first thing we're going to do is deck out their rooms. If we can at least get them beds and some furniture or something, maybe some decorations, we'll see if their happiness shoots up a little bit. So, Froggy dies. Who killed a Froggy? Alright, nicely done. Well done. Okay, so if the door goes there, we'll... why did it... okay, F. We'll want the bed there-ish. I want that stone gone. Oh well. Sorry to do that. I don't know what R does, but for some reason I keep hitting R to flip. We'll just keep it like that. So I hear him chopping, which means that the automation of the wood is working, which is great. Keep that. It doesn't all have to be the same, but I would really like it to, if possible. So if this wood, or this stone, I could right click and just destroy. There we go. Why not? It's not that big a deal to me. Here we go. So we'll let them get the beds up and see if their happiness goes up a little bit. We'll also stop putting in so many orders, and so if they get a little more rest, their happiness will go up. We'll let the trees come back. So basically if I hit Z, it'll flatten everything, which gives me a great view. And then Z again will make things 3D again. So, oop, there we go. Now, Straw Hat Guy Needs a helmet because straw hat doesn't do much. Put on some pants, put on some shoes, and we're set. That's looking good. So I can probably just put in an order so that if anyone is... We'll just do it. Chop everything. We're going to need a lot of wood. Got some baking. That'll be good. We got flour. Kitchen. What can I work on? Maybe another mason's bench for later. Forge, not yet, not yet. Okay, everything else is coming along. We don't really need a kitchen yet. We don't have anything to cook. We don't have iron or anything. We need... Let's go ahead and just finish out these chairs. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna put into 5 since we're just kind of waiting for things to catch up a little bit. Once we get heroes and things, there's usually a lot more to do, and we'll probably go back to 4 pretty permanently, but right now we'll just... Or I could work on planting like an orchard, so we can get pears. Yeah, let's do that. So let's till. We'll have wheat come out like here, so we can plant wall. Yeah, right there. That should be good. And we'll plant one side of pears and one side with apples. Then we can automate fruit picking and make some fruit pies as well as bread. It'll fill them up a little more. Let's look at our food. Gathering, good. We don't need fish yet. Fish, it's kind of far away. It'll be fine once we have them decked out a little more with weapons and armor. We don't need anything else right now. We don't have animals. Yeah, so once we get these planted, we can automate that. Butchering, we don't have. Baking. Meat pie. Flour, we don't have meats. Flour and egg, we don't have eggs yet. So yeah, I think the first thing we're going to do animal-wise is get the chickens or whatever they're... Yeah, the chickens, but we won't do that quite yet. I want to work on this field. I want to work on these beds. We have a lot of people tired and sleeping. With 6 people, things just go pretty slow. But again, this episode, hopefully we can get that up to 20 or close to 20. They're being fed. I can probably start assigning jobs. So basically, like I explained in a previous episode, I don't remember which one, each job will be assigned to certain citizens. So, for example, I want one person to just bake and cook. Oops. I'll disable everything and then just bake and cook. I'll rename it to baking. Pretty self-explanatory. There we go, baking and cooking. And then I'll say Maribel D'Angleville, Maribel, oops, is going to be our baker and cooker. So all she'll do is bake and cook. She will not I did not mean to do that, did I? That's okay. It's not a big deal. She will not gather. She will not haul anything. She will not feed any animals. All she'll do is bake and cook. If there's no baking and cooking that needs to be done, she'll rest. And so her happiness right now is going to shoot up, which hopefully will help our average out here. And then we need another... Let's do one more job for now, since it's pretty important. We also need one person to just gather and harvest. Because the baker and cooker won't bake and cook unless there's wheat and flour, and that's where our gatherers and harvesters come in. So let's make one person. I didn't name it, did I? Name, change job, gather and harvest. Keep it simple. And Leone is going to be our gather and harvester. So Leone will gather harvest, and then Maribel will take that gathering and harvesting and turn it into baked goods. Wonderful. So their happiness should shoot up. They all have beds now. That's probably all I'll do for a little bit, and then I'll give them like a decoration of some sort. So now we just sort of let them rest. I could continue making jobs. Why don't we just do it? Let's keep going. While they kind of rest and hopefully get their happiness up. Let's plant. I know I just got really... Okay. Let's plant before I do jobs. Plant some apples here. Plant some pears here. And oh, look at that, their happiness is 8 right now. That's wonderful, it's shooting up. Okay, the next job will be... Let's do hauling's a pretty important one if we have just one person to haul. Because everything else we don't really... Either we don't have or we don't really need like just one person doing it. Tilling and chopping... Let's do just a hauler. So all this person will do is take things that are sitting around and haul them to a stockpile. Which also reminds me we need barrels and stockpiles, which I can work on probably next episode. Haul. And Jasmine... Yeah. Oh, what is happening here? Werepig. Oh my gosh, why is there a were... 5 people who died. And a froggy. That thing is a beast. Okay, so we still have Maribel and Leone. Okay, let's do a grave, and whoever makes the grave should finish off that werepig. Gosh, this town is just... We'll put someone right by the sugar cane. That's awful. I'm just keeping... There we go. Come on. Ooh, we got a helmet of the pig slayer. Who killed him? Jasmine. Jasmine, guess what you get? You get a lovely helmet of the pig slayer. Which also means that she'll probably be our miner since she'll be like digging under earth. So we'll put Arthur is going to be our hauler. And then we have 2 people who are doing like everything, which will be good for now. Happiness should shoot up a little bit, and hopefully we'll get a few people by the end of this episode. Let's cancel this. We just don't have enough people to do all these jobs. Let's get rid of these. From 11 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Froggies, no big deal. Not even sure where that was. That's okay. Stockpile. Why don't I have a stockpile of just wood? That would be a good thing. So manage. We'll take away wood. And we'll make a stockpile. Eventually I'll make barrels for all this, but again, I don't really have the people. So we'll just make a stockpile here. And we'll just allow wood. So our hauler should come pick all this up when they're not busy and move it. There we go. Is that Arthur? Yep. And then we have someone, Jasmine should have a pig slayer, helmet of the pig slayer. Yep, just sleeping right now. Great. 18, we're so close to getting new people. Hopefully we need them, and we can equip them pretty well right away. Won't get them fully stocked. Might as well... No, I'm not giving any orders. I'm going to restrain myself and let their happiness grow. We're at 20, so hopefully soon we'll get some citizens. Ah, that's a great sound. So we just got 4 people. I have to find them. I'm not sure where they come in at. Okay, so we can go ahead and just auto-equip them and hope they can find some armor. This is wonderful. So we need 20 again, which will be not too bad now that we're kind of getting set up. 9 people. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10 rooms. So plenty of room still. All right, this is looking up. We're not quite done. I think we'll do a few more things before we're done for this episode. Let's make sure we have enough. So we need 3. We need a helmet. Let's put in an order for a helmet. We need 3 of these. 3 greaves. 3 boots. And they should all have spears. And we'll get them equipped. Great, this is looking good. I can actually probably put my wood automation up to 20. And then I'll make a job that will just chop and till. And we don't till much, so it's basically just going to be chopping. Rename to chop and till. The old chop and till. Alright, who's going to be... I think Joseph looks like someone who just loves chopping and loves tilling. So Joseph Peckoth is going to be our chop and tiller. And they're going to call him Old Chop and Till. Joseph Old Chop and Till Peckoth. And he's going to rejoice in that nickname and just chop all the wood all day long. Or at least until we have 20, then he'll probably stop and take a break, which is just fine with me. So, we got some jobs. We'll probably have to up our food production a little bit. It's actually doing really well. They can live on bread for quite a while with these low numbers. We have a little comfort where we can equip him now. Let's get him equipped first. And then auto-equip, auto-equip. Alright, that was a good, what, 15-20 minutes of towns. That was some progress. So we got happiness up, we got some people, which we desperately needed. We killed a werepig, and we won't bring up the fact that he first killed one of ours. We're not gonna dwell on that fact or even remember it. In the history books, it's just gonna say town slaughters werepig, 0 citizens harmed, werepig helmet acquired. That's the history books. Because when you write history books, I think you can write whatever you want, because the future doesn't know. So anyway, that's what's gonna happen there. And next time we will focus on our jobs over here and making sure we have like a job per, or like a citizen per job, and their happiness is just going to shoot up. And we can also probably work on getting some heroes. I think episode 4 is going to be like the heroes episode, because that's really where the game starts taking off and kind of the purpose of making the town. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, go ahead and please leave a like or subscription. Comments are also great. I'll try to respond to as many as possible. Have a very nice day.